Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent. This is your team profile, where you can find choose focus players each week. It's week 1 of the 2024 season, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that success? The Packers certainly believe he will.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing, Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Love. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
He's coming off a season where he certainly experienced his fair share of ups and downs. On the positive side, he threw for career highs in passing yards and touchdowns. On the negative side, he threw the most interceptions in his career, and his team struggled and collapsed down the stretch. If he can get back to playing mistake-free football without sacrificing his aggressiveness, this team can get back to competing for a Super Bowl berth.
Throwing is Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they work this wide field across the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 32-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here is 3rd down and 4. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Love now. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. On play action, Love to throw. He hits Doubs on the crosser. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Dancing to his left.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Down the left sideline.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses just sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long. They'll run right here with Jacobs. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 24, Hurts. He's got Smith here.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.